Okay guys, I'm going to do the second strum pattern on the page that I gave you, the handout. There was 3 strum patterns on that. This will be strum pattern number 2. And what we have with this strum pattern is a quarter note followed by 6/8 notes. Okay? So what you want to do is realize that, just remember, a quarter note is created by playing our down strums and missing our up strums. So we have that first quarter note that's created by missing that first up strum, and then we go back to doing our down up down up down up for the 6/8 notes. So this is where the pendulum strumming really starts to pay off, is when you start thinking of these rhythms in terms of their strums. And what's really helpful is if you can verbalize the downstrokes and upstrokes with a beat while you before you even start playing. Okay, so here's my beat. So we'd have down, 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 or down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so if you do something like that and then verbalize your strokes without even playing, so in this case we'd have down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, and that'll help you get that, what's happening physically. That'll help you make the connection mentally, what's happening there, by simplifying what you're doing physically. Okay, so now let's go ahead and add the guitar. I'm playing my trusty G chord, which that's what I was playing before on the first video. Sorry I didn't mention that to you guys, okay? So we got, and I'm going to go ahead and count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then I'll play. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Okay? Now that very first down strum I hung up a little bit, and that's because I was thinking about my counts, and that's what you want to avoid. You want to keep that hand moving, okay? So let me do that a little slower for you. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So that's strum pattern number 2. Next we're going to do strum pattern number 3, which is the bottom of the page. And there you want to look at that and you want to realize that you're going to have a strum pattern of down, down, up, down, down, up. So rhythmically we got our beat, down, 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 down. I'm beating out quarters. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. So that's how the strums, or the strokes, the downstrokes and the upstrokes line up with your beats. So let's add our chords. Got our G chord again. So we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Okay? So let me do that a little slower for you. And also, I encourage you guys to do exactly what I'm doing. It's really helpful to count in before you play, so you can establish your sense of timing and your tempo, rather than trying to do that right from the get-go, okay? Now, if you've been playing for a while, not as important to do that, but when you're just beginning, it'll really help you develop a good, strong sense of timing. So we got 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 1. Okay? Now, quick little side note, something that's helpful when you're learning rhythms and looking at rhythms on a piece of paper is to identify what's happening on each beat. So in this particular strum pattern, you have beat 1 is a quarter, beat 2 is 2/8, beat 3 is a quarter, and beat 4 is 2/8. So you can recognize that you have a quarter on beat 1 and 3, and then 2/8 on beats 2 and 4. And starting to analyze the rhythms like that will really help you understand what's going on musically when you start looking at the bigger picture. But you know, that's kind of a down the road concept, but I just wanted to throw that out there for you. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and close this video out, and then the next video I'm going to show you the rhythm that's happening on the Lazy Blues. Okay? Thanks, guys.